Dear students, Jai Hind and very good morning. Welcome back. Today you are attending lecture number 6 in chapter number 10, that is chapter of mensuration. Actually today we are continuing the topic which we have left in lecture number 5. As you know, in lecture number 5 we were at last discussing about how to find area of triangle by Heron's formula, if you can remember. In lecture number 5 we were discussing the importance of Heron's formula to find area of any triangle. One speciality about Heron's formula is that you can apply Heron's formula to find area of any triangle. Understood? Two examples we had discussed in our last lecture. Understood? Now, after discussing two examples, those two examples were simpler, where first one I explained you, that was when all three sides were given and we were finding the area. Okay. Then the second one, if you can remember, where two sides of the triangle were given and the perimeter was given. Based on this data, we found the third side and then we found the area of the triangle. Okay. We are continuing the same topic today. Okay. Chapter name should I mention again? Let us write. It is chapter number 10 which you are attending today again. And the name of the chapter you all know, that is mensuration. Okay. And in that you are attending today lecture number 6. Okay. And today we are continuing the same topic. Okay, of finding area of triangle by Heron's formula. Okay, let us write. Because we are continuing the same topic of finding area of triangle by Heron's formula, that means two example you have already done. This can be considered example number 3. Okay, example number 3, right? It is like this. There are example in textbook, but let me dictate myself. Okay, this is like this. Just write down with me the perimeter of, note down with me the perimeter of an isosceles triangle. Okay, perimeter of an isosceles triangle is 30 centimeter. This is given. you are already given perimeter of an isosceles triangle as 30 centimeter. The length of two equal sides are, suppose I write 8 centimeter, okay, and then the question is, then find area, okay. This is the question. Here you are already given an isosceles triangle, and you all know it has two sides equal. In data also it has been represented that the lengths of two equal sides are 8 centimeter, and then you have to find the area. As usual we do. What we do? Just construct a simple triangle for our understanding, okay. Just a simple triangle for clear understanding, triangle ABC, okay. Now in this triangle ABC, as you know my dear student, we say one side is A, one is B, and one is C, okay. Two sides are equal because it is an isosceles triangle. Let us say these two sides are equal. Obviously A will be 8 and B will be 8, okay. Is it clear? Because it is an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. We have taken which two sides equal? BC and AC. BC is designated as A. AC is designated as B. So A equal to 8 and B equal to 8. Perimeter is also given to us, that we know. So let us start the example this way. First I will write perimeter, okay. Perimeter equals to what will you write? A plus B plus C, okay. Now perimeter is already given 30 equals to what is A? 8. What is B? 8. What is C? We are looking for. Therefore 30 equal to 8 plus 8, that is 16 plus C, okay. And just you transfer 30 minus 16 is equal to C. So you got 14 equal to C, okay. So C is obtained already, 14. So now we have all sides A 8, B 8, and we found C as 14 already. Now it becomes easy, and as I told you, because perimeter, you must be remembering, we have done the same concept we have utilized when we were solving, understand, example number 2 in last lecture of Heron's formula, where I guided you that you do not have to find semi-perimeter by formula A plus B plus C upon 2, because perimeter is already given. So just you make the half of it. So semi-perimeter equal to, what is the perimeter given? 30. Okay, understood. Just take 30 is given. Okay, so 30 upon 2 directly you can take as 15. Okay, now after finding semi perimeter, when name of the triangle is not mentioned, we always take ABC, that you all know very well. Okay, and let us write the formula. Okay, I am not writing it, but in exam if you mention it looks good. Suppose before utilizing this particular formula, if you write as per Heron's formula, it's good. Okay, let us write S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Okay, let us substitute the values accordingly. S, that is semi-perimeter, which is 15. 15 minus A means 8. 15 minus B also 8. 15 minus C, that is 14. After writing this step, we will continue the example here. Okay, dear student, so is equal to under root 15 into 15 minus 8, that is obviously 7. Again you look in your book, 15 minus 8, that is 7. Okay, and 15 minus 14, that is 1. Now as usual you will do prime factorize 5 into 3. Okay. 7 is already a prime number. This 7 is prime number. 1 you write or don't write doesn't make any difference to you. Now, are we getting pair of 5? No. Are we getting pair of 3? No. Only we are getting the first pair. You write 7 square. Rest of the prime factor whose pair are not possible, write this way. Now you know very well, you can take out square root of only this, 7 square root removed 7 out, and this will remain inside only 5 into 3. So your final answer will be 7 under root 15 square centimeter. You got it? Just look at the sum, okay, and try to understand it. Here, which type of example is looking? Understand, here it was given that the triangle is isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, you all know that two sides are equal or congruent, and congruent sides measure has been given 8 centimeters. So we took A as 8, B as 8, and we found out C. And after finding C, you know the story. Find semi-perimeter and apply the formula, and I took intentionally this particular example to make your mindset clear that it may happen that your final answer may not be in quite integral format only. Understand? Suppose this is the answer we got. That means what? It is not a rational number, it is irrational number. So it may happen when you solve or when you try to solve any examples, it can happen that you may get such type of answers also. Never confuse yourself by any such answer when you get. This is also correct answer, okay, because those numbers whose pair cannot be made, you are not able to find their square root. So this way also it can be done. We are taking one big example for you again, okay. But before that, is this example clear in your mind? Okay. Then we will select one another example, right? Okay. So you have seen this example perfectly. Is it clear in your mind? Okay. Let us move for another examples. Okay. Let us move. Actually, in this particular example, okay, it's simple where you are given three sides already, but little bigger integral numbers, okay, so that it will be one more practice for you. Understood? That's why only. Suppose the example like this. Suppose write the example number 4. Okay. It is given the measures of three sides of a triangle, measures of three sides of a triangle are 50 centimeter, 78 centimeter and 112 centimeter. Okay. Then find area. Just try to understand the question. Looking simple. You are just given length of three sides of a triangle, but little big number we selected for more practice. Okay. What are the measures of in this particular example? We are not going to actually make the diagram because now you know, and in exam so you have to solve in test 1 or 2 sum. At that time I insist you to draw diagram. Just now it may not be necessary. You are given a triangle and three sides of the triangle are given 50 centimeter, 78 centimeter and 112 centimeter. Let us, my dear student, try to solve this example. Okay. Now as you know, three sides are given. So what you will write? Let A equal, one side we will take as A, 50. If you don't write centimeter here, it's okay. When you write your final answer, there you should mention proper unit. Here it's not necessary to write. B equals to C equals to 112 centimeter. Three sides are already given. Okay. Let us find semi perimeter. S equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. Let us add 50 plus 78 plus 112 upon 2. Just add them. 2 plus 8 plus 0. That means 0, 1, 2 plus 7, 9. 9 plus 5, 14, 1, 1, 1, 2. 240 upon 2. Okay. Just cancel it. We'll get 120 centimeter. That's semi perimeter of this triangle. Okay. After finding semi perimeter, let us continue the example. As per Heron's formula, you can write, or we directly take, suppose ABC. Okay. Formula we all know, under root S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Let us substitute the values. What is semi perimeter? 120. 120 minus A means 50. 120 minus B 78. And 120 minus 112. Okay. Let us subtract them. 120 as it is. Okay. Now 120 minus 50, that is 70. 120 minus 78. 78 plus 2. 80. 22 plus 20, that is 42. Okay. And 120 minus 112, that is 8. After substituting all the values, okay, let us try to find prime factor. Intentionally I have taken a big number so that you can understand it, right? Suppose if student, if you don't know the prime factor directly, you know how to do it. That you know, 260 ja, this is what you were doing. 230 ja, 215, 5331. You already found the prime factor of 120. Okay. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 into 5 into 3. Let us find prime factors of 70. You can do directly, or this is the way you can also find prime factor 70. I am writing it directly, 5 into 7 into 2, okay, then 42. 7 into 3 into 2, and then what is left at last? 8. 2 into 2 into 2, okay. See my dear student, each and every number has been prime factorized. See, 120 prime factorized as 2 into 2 into 5 into 3, 70 prime factorized as 5 into 7 into 2, 42 prime factorized as 7 into 3 into 2, 8 prime factorized as 2 into 2 into 2. Okay. Now, after prime factorizing each and every number, it's time to make the pairs. Okay. And here, my dear student, when you solve such example is simple. The only confusion is regarding the large measures of sides of the triangle, where some mistake may be going to happen in finding semi-perimeter, or either doing this subtraction, or even I have seen student making mistake in doing the prime factorization sometimes. So it can happen that some may look simple, but at that time you have to be very accurate in finding semi perimeter, in substituting the values, in subtraction, and then in prime factorization. You have to be very conscious and alert. Understand? Now it's time to make pairs of number. Okay. See how many 2 you are able to visualize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 2's are there. So if you making the pairs of 2 square into 2 square into 2 square into 2 square. Okay, right? 4 pairs of 2 we could make. Understood? 2 square into 2 square into 2 square into 2 square. How many 5? You can visualize here only 2. So one pair of 5 only. Okay. How many pair of 7 you can visualize? One pair is possible. How many pair of 3? Only one pair. Is it clear? Okay. Pairs of 2, pair of 5, pair of 7 and pair of 3. Okay. Now my dear student, quite simple. Just take them out when you find the square root. It would be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 7 into 3. Okay. And just a simple case of multiplication. 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 8, 2 ja 16, 5 ja 80. 80 into 21. Simple. Understand? So answer turns out to be 1680 square centimeter. Okay. Is it clear? So this way some bigger example can also be solved. So that way you have to be very conscious. Understood? Okay. See, I'm giving just 1 minute time to visualize this sum by you. Understand? And always be conscious that when you get some big number which you have to prime factorize, don't hesitate to do this way. Doesn't mean that you may be able to prime factorize directly may not be possible also. So that doesn't matter if you are not able to prime factorize. You can do it by yourself. Even you can perform such type of division, this long division looking like in rough page also. Okay. So this is the way you can be asked, understand how to find area of triangle. Is it clear in your mind? Okay. Once the example is clear, now what my target is? One difficult example. It is no doubt example regarding area of triangle only. But there are some extra questions which are appearing in this particular example. Okay. Suppose, my dear student, I am writing the question. Okay. The example number 5, which we need to understand first. It is no doubt there is application of Heron's formula already, but there is some extra demanded from you in this particular example. Okay, dear student, let us try to understand the data of the sum. Okay, the data of the example which I am going to write on the board, please try to understand it. Okay, suppose, my dear student, question is example number 5. The measures of sides of a triangle, measures of sides of a triangle are 5 centimeter, 7 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Okay. Measures of 3 sides of a triangle are already given to you. And now, my dear student, understand the question. Find the, this is very important to understand, find the length of altitude on the longest side. This is very important to understand. Find the length of altitude on the longest side. Okay. First, my dear student, please read, understand the question before we start. Because it happened that as far as subject of maths is concerned, we are sometimes not even boring, or sometimes we are not even taking enough care to understand the data given in the example. Understood? Because sometime when we are verifying your WRT papers, understood, some of the students are smart enough to get 19 or 20 out of 20 in MCQ, but they are losing mark in in that section B of 10 mark. And when they are sent the answer key, I think they must be remembering and something must be striking in their mind that they are not taking enough care to understand, read the question given. Maths and even I may say science both are subject of application, because both are subject of application. That means your mind has to be understand, alert and applied. Always remember, if you want to make your maths more and more stronger, make your mind little composed and inquisitive type when any example come in front of you. Because when you are complaining sometime that some twisted MCQ are asked, they are not twisted. They are actually just the manipulation of word to confuse your mind. Understand? And you are getting confused when you are getting, many students are getting WRT marks. They are not able to get even secure good marks in MCQ because a little twist, understand, needs a stimulation of your brain. So that way, suppose the question is given here. Such a simple, nothing has been given. Measures of sides of a triangle are given. 5 centimeter, it is given 7 centimeter and 8 centimeter, and you just have to find length of altitude on the longest side. Very important to understand this, okay? One thing can you observe in this? Anywhere mentioned that you have to find the area of the triangle? Nowhere mentioned. Actually, when you read the textbook, there are some such example where they are specifying, considering you students of standard 8, understand, the data given in the textbook is like find area and then find the length of altitude on the longest or shortest side. I have intentionally erased that data, find the area, because I want that needs to stimulate in your mind that because you have to find altitude, that means you should remember altitude in triangle. You know one formula of area of triangle which we were utilizing in area of rhombus and area of trapezium. Can you remind that? What was that formula? Area of triangle equal to half into altitude into base. It has to struck your mind because you have to find altitude. You need to find area of triangle first. Okay, dear student? Diagram not necessary, it's all okay. Just now, okay? Let A equal to 5 centimeter, I am not writing. B equal to 7, C equal to 8, okay? What just now I discussed, many students might be thinking and the idea may have been generated in their mind. Understand? A, B and C are given. Let us find semi-perimeter. a plus b plus c upon 2, 7 plus 8 upon 2, 20 upon, that is 10. After we got semi-perimeter, let us try to find the area by Heron's formula. What was that? ABC equals to, let us write this, S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Okay. Let us substitute the values. What is semi-perimeter? 10. S minus A, 10 minus 5. S minus B, 10 minus 7. S minus C, 10 minus 8. Okay. After substituting the values, let us simplify them. Okay. This is 10. 10 minus 5, that is 5. 10 minus 7, that is 3. 10 minus 8, that is 2. First you understand what we have written here. Five into 3 into 2. Okay. After substituting the values, let us prime factorize 10 as 2 into 5. Rest are already prime number, remains the same. Let us make the pairs. Only one pair of 5, one pair of 2, 3 without pair. Let us take out the square root. 5 into 2, and as in previous sum we have done. Because the pair of 3 is not possible, so you have to write this way. Okay. So our final answer is 10 under root 3 square centimeter. Okay, my dear student, the first half of the sum is over, where nobody asked us to find area. Nobody. Not even mentioned anywhere in the example to find area. Nowhere mentioned. But we understood one thing, and that has to stimulate in your mind that because you have to find altitude of triangle. That means what? Because you want to find altitude, you know the basic formula. Area of triangle equals to half into altitude into base. Understand? Now, my dear student, after you find area of triangle, which turns out to be 10 under root 3 square centimeter, you must have written this data. Now we are looking for this. how can we find length of altitude? Okay. And for that purpose, dear student, we need to draw the diagram. Okay. Let us draw the diagram. A simple diagram of triangle ABC already. Okay. Simple diagram of triangle ABC. Three sides, let us say this is A, B and C. A I say 5, B I say 7, C I say 8. Now, try to understand the basic question. Is this? Find altitude on longest side. That means, dear student, you have to find the length of altitude which is resting on the longest side. Which is the longest side here? AB. So I have to draw altitude from vertex C. This is the altitude. Suppose I say this altitude as h. Okay, symbolic. Okay. Let us write another formula of area now. Now we will utilize that particular formula which we have been utilizing before. You understood Heron's formula. What is that? Area of triangle ABC equal to half into base. Base I am taking C because I have to find altitude on the longest side into altitude means h. What is the area we just now found out? 10 under root 3 equals to half into C, that is 8. Altitude we have to find. Okay. We just substituted all values. We substituted the values of area, half, C, that is the measure of longest side which was 8, into altitude, that is h we have done. Okay. Now let us cancel here 2 4 ja. Next step, this is 10 under root 3 equals to 4 into h. Let us transfer 4 here. 10 under root 3 upon 4 equal to h. Just cancel 2 2 ja, 2 5 ja. Your final answer is root 3 upon 2 equal to h. This is the length of the altitude you got. Understood? And remember one thing very clearly, when you solve examples to find area of triangle or altitude, you may randomly get such answer. Never get confused or hesitated when you get such answer because they are correct, they are irrational numbers. Understood? Okay. Suppose, my dear student, if you are asked this way, suppose, can you understand? Find the length of altitude. Suppose I just change the word on shortest side. So can you say which is the shortest side? BC. So you would have drawn altitude this way. And you have taken which formula? Half into, instead of C, you must have written A. Okay. So it can happen. It's just a question of just manipulation of the word to confuse the state of your mind when you try to solve any particular example. Okay. So this is clear in your mind. So with this example, we completed the topic which we started in our previous lecture number 5. That topic gets completed here today in our lecture number 6, that is area of triangle by Heron's formula. Understand? We will meet with some different concept to find the area of some solid in our next lecture. Okay, dear student, you understood this example? Such twister and stimulators needs to be solved by you. Understand? Okay, thank you very much from Bharat sir.